Sexual desire and arousal are complex processes that involve various regions of the brain working together to drive and facilitate sexual activity. Understanding how the brain influences our desire for sex can shed light on the intricacies of human sexuality. Here are 12 ways your brain encourages and facilitates sexual activity. Activation of reward pathways. Sexual stimuli activate the brain's reward pathways, including the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This reinforces the desire for sexual activity and enhances the experience of pleasure during sex. Hormonal regulation. Hormones such as testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone play crucial roles in regulating sexual desire and arousal. Fluctuations in hormone levels throughout the menstrual cycle can influence a woman's libido and receptivity to sexual activity. Stimulation of erotic zones. The brain processes sensory input from erotic zones such as the genitals, nipples, and lips, leading to heightened arousal and sexual pleasure. Touch and stimulation of these areas can trigger sexual arousal and desire. Imagination and fantasies. The brain's imagination centers can stimulate sexual desire through erotic thoughts, fantasies, and visual imagery. Fantasizing about sexual scenarios or recalling past experiences can enhance arousal and desire. Emotional connection. The brain's limbic system, which governs emotions and social bonding, plays a significant role in sexual desire. Emotional connection, intimacy, and feelings of love can heighten sexual arousal and desire for one's partner. Memory and association. The brain's memory centers store past sexual experiences and associations, influencing future sexual desire and behavior. Positive sexual memories and experiences can increase anticipation and desire for sexual activity. Sensory stimulation. Sensory input from touch, smell, taste, and sound can stimulate sexual arousal through the brain's sensory processing centers. Erotic stimuli activate these sensory pathways, intensifying sexual desire and pleasure. Role of neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters such as serotonin, norepinephrine, and oxytocin modulate sexual desire, arousal, and satisfaction. These chemicals influence mood, stress response, and emotional bonding, all of which impact sexual function. Brain-genital connection. The brain communicates with the genitals through neural pathways, facilitating physiological responses such as genital arousal and lubrication. Signals from the brain trigger changes in blood flow, muscle tension, and glandular activity necessary for sexual activity. Inhibition and excitation. The brain's prefrontal cortex regulates inhibition and excitation of sexual desire and arousal. Factors such as stress, anxiety, and distraction can inhibit sexual response, while relaxation, arousal cues, and novelty can enhance it. Role of dopamine. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter involved in reward and pleasure, plays a key role in sexual motivation and desire. Increased dopamine activity in the brain is associated with heightened sexual arousal and anticipation. Interplay of neural networks. Sexual desire and arousal involve the interplay of multiple neural networks, including those responsible for sensory processing, emotion regulation, and cognitive functions. These networks work together to coordinate the complex experience of sexual activity. Understanding the intricate ways in which the brain influences sexual desire and arousal can deepen our appreciation for the complexity of human sexuality. By exploring these neural mechanisms, we can gain insights into our own sexual experiences and behaviors,